So I'm going to talk about a topic now, which is cold calling. A lot of people don't like to do it. A lot of people will do anything to avoid it. Even the greatest salespeople I know hate cold calling. I work in sales. I run businesses that depend on cold calling. And I know off the top of my head, from previous experience, the way the economy is going, cold calling is pretty much dead, or it's, not as effective as before. Bad salespeople just destroyed cold calling. However, I've, made good commission from just cold calling. A lot of people say, oh, you need to get warm leads, you need to get people calling you. Yeah, that's good. But not every single business can be done on cold calling. Warm calling. Not everyone's got the big marketing budget. Not everyone's got the brand where people call them. So when you're starting off, cold calling is what a lot of the business is depending on. And if you master this skill, you will do very well in whatever business you have. Now, I want to talk about scripts first of all. Should you use a script? Should you just go blind in there? Should you just call and whatever happens, happens? Chances are I was against script for about 2 years. I never used scripts. I hated them. I sounded so fake. It's obvious I'm reading from a script. Hello, my name's Kada. I'm calling from the cleaning company. I just want to talk to you about your services, see if we can help you out. It just sounded so fake. Are you in charge? Are you the decision maker behind it? And I realized lately that scripts actually are the most powerful thing. I got hold of the Stratton Altmont script, which is The Wolf of Wall Street, their original script that they used. It's about 70 pages. I went through that, had a little look. Before then, I had a script I was working off. And pretty much scripts are the way to go. And the trick is not to actually read from the script. Learn the script off by heart, or pretty much, close to that. And then adapt it to your personality. So the way you speak, you want to chop and change certain words, and so it flows perfectly. So if the script is very much, hi, I'm calling from XYZ company. I wonder if I could speak to John, if he's around. Where the script may read, hello, my name is Kada, I'm calling from XYZ company. Would it be possible to speak to John? So it's a slight difference. You tweak and twist them until it becomes a natural flow for yourself. So that out of the way, I think scripts are brilliant. A script doesn't have to be perfect. It's a good guideline, especially if you're starting off, to actually use. Now, how to effectively cold call. It is pure volume. The bottom line is, a lot of people say, there are certain things, certain approaches you can change, but it'll only just affect it by 2-3%. Chances are you just got to be the right time and the right person. You just need to be, and if the company's looking for the service and you manage to call at that time, chances are they'll take your service because you've called them, you've come to them. If I was looking for a new car and then someone showed up at my door, showed me 20 new cars, chances are I'll do business with him because I'm looking for that service. I don't have to go out and look for it. And, if you explain everything and how it all works, so it's just pure volume. It's not can I change this? Can I change that? Don't overthink it. Just dive in, cold call, get a list. And how cold calling works for me, cold calling doesn't start when you pick up the phone. It starts when you start researching the company. Now you need to find out names. So LinkedIn is great. Going on to, company's house, looking up the people's name. Have they got any adverts out? Have they got any publications out? Have a look at these, see if you can grab some names from there. A name will lead you to the actual person, so you cut through. Starting off, you may, change your approach here and there, but it is just literally cold calling. So for example, cleaning business, you do not want to go for the massive corporations. You do not want to be calling Apple and Microsoft, seeing if you can clean their businesses. You want to actually do very local. Hi, I just live up the road. Wonder if you need any cleaning services. And they'll say, oh, no, thank you. Oh, the person's not in. That's fine. Can I drop you an email? They will always have an email on their website. Shoot them an email. Chances are it will stay in their inbox. Title it cleaning services. Local cleaning services, or cleaning services in London, or cleaning services in Enfield, cleaning services in Hertfordshire. So title it that way. And, if you don't want to cold calling, there's another method, obviously, going through them, just emailing. And if they get back to you, say, look, can we schedule a call? That's always a great way to do it. Breaks the ice. They know who's calling. You're not calling out the blue. So there are methods you can do, and it generates business for your cleaning company. And cold calling is pretty much, it's died off. Excuse me. It's died off now. The 90s and 80s, it was very powerful even before then. It was the oldie method. The internet's opening up, and now the skill of cold calling has died off. Now, not many people are cold calling. They're all trying to do online. Now's your time to get into cold calling. Learn the skill. People aren't doing it as much now. Like door knocking, nobody's doing door knocking. If you knock on people's door or offices, now the number one complaint is nobody comes to see me. People just email contracts out. No one even has that face-to-face relationship. A voice is different from an email. And face-to-face meet is the best way to sell. Second is actually, over the phone, I think, because it's that personal relationship. You can have a laugh, you can have a joke, you can, know exactly what the customer's saying. In a text, in an email, there's no emotion in it. It's literally just, it's a lower ratio. Cold calling has a higher ratio than actually, sending an email. If you call 1,000 companies, you'll probably get, depending on the industry, 10 to 100 actual people you speak to. If you send 1,000 emails, you may get 1 or 2 or even none. So it's a higher ratio. It's easier to do, obviously, emails, but, cold calling is the way to go. It's great for generating business, and it's a skill. If you master it, you can literally start anything. You can start a plumbing business, you can start electrics business, cleaning business, recruitment business, anything. If you cold call and you can generate business, it's another skill to have. You have to learn it.